So the thing is, if you're sitting there right now, you have a new business, right? And you are looking for a credit union business loan, then this is a conversation for you because I will be sharing with you the top 7 easy credit union business loans for a new business. Don't go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. I guarantee you. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sorty Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to share with you the top 7 easy credit union business loans for a new business. Number 7, folks, we have a Service Credit Union. I will score 8 over 10. So when you think about Service Credit Union, obviously you need to have some plan, right? You want to have your business plan. You want to have also your financial statements. Even if you're a new business, you can have sales projections. This is really important. But when you talk about Service Credit Union, you have different types of business loans for no business. So they can take care of you for commercial mortgages. If you're looking for, you want to expand your home, your office, you want to do something that has to do with the business in terms of the real estate plan of things, real estate aspect of things, they'll take care of you. So they have commercial mortgages. They have business lines of credit. This is really good because if you are a new business, you basically have liquidity problems, okay? You need money to make payroll in the slow season. You need to stock up on holiday inventory, or you can cover an unexpected expense. The thing is, there has to be a conversation. So when we talk about easy, it doesn't mean you just walk into a brick and mortar branch and they just hand you dollars. No. Boss, I want you to really do the work, the legwork first. You need to have your business plan. And don't give me a cheap ass business plan that you just lifted from the internet and you just customize. No, I want you to really draft a real business plan that is compelling, that chronicles your company, that talks about where you have been, your experience, where you're trying to bring your business to the next level. We got to be very serious here, okay? This is not a playground here. You need to be very serious when you contact Service Credit Union. So besides commercial mortgages, business lines of credit, they also offer SBA loans. They have commercial vehicle loans. They also can help you with equipment financing. So let's say you have a new business and you're trying to buy your first business car, or you're trying to buy your first machinery equipment, piece of machinery. They will help you with that. Okay. Again, everything has to be structured properly. Number 6, folks, we have Consumers Credit Union. I will score 8 over 10. Another great lender. They are very friendly to small businesses and new businesses, okay? And with Consumers Credit Union, you have a constellation of loan programs to actually sign up for. So they also have commercial mortgages. They will help you with that. They have secured lines of credit. They have equipment financing. This is really good. The only thing we don't like with Consumers Credit Union, even though their loans are generous, they can lend you up to $500,000, in some cases $1 million. The only thing we don't like is that everything has to be collateralized. So you can see commercial mortgages, equipment financing, secured lines of credit. Nothing is unsecured. Everything must be collateralized. But again, this is good. Why? Because you can benefit from a lower APR. You have the ability, a higher probability of being approved. This is really good, okay? And so when you think about CCU, I want you to think about commercial mortgages where they can give you loan values up to 80%. This is really good in the industry. You have amortization up to 25 years, no prepayment penalty, and a very competitive rates, okay? And basically, you can also get business secure lines of credit. You have letters of credit, and you have they also offer business construction and development loans. But like I said, before you contact CCU, Consumers Credit Union, you need to think about collateral. Are you willing to pledge collateral? Because they only lend you if you have an unsecured application. Sorry, a secured loan application, okay? So to get started, they want you to you can actually call 1-847-672-1888. Again, the number is 1-847-672-1888. Or you can email commerciallending@myconsumers.org. Commerciallending@myconsumers.org. At a minimum, they want you to have your personal financial statements, your business financial statements, your business loan application. But again, though, and they want you to have a business plan. I want to emphasize again the whole thing about having a business plan. I'm not asking you to give me a PhD document. I'm telling you to put to paper. You want to document your journey, your business journey, in a very clear and professional manner. And you want to have numbers, right? You want to quantify things. You want to have sales projection. You're a new business, nothing new. You're probably not even generating revenue right now, okay? But use realistic projections, realistic assumptions. That's what Consumers Credit Union wants to see from you. Number 5, folks, we have BlueFed. Our score, 8.5 over 10. BlueFed is a great credit union if you are, and they offer a constellation of business loans. If you are a new business, they will work with you. The only thing is the process takes a little longer with BlueFed, but you can actually bypass the whole thing if you contact them first. And what you want to do is you want to contact them. You want them to assign to you a loan rep, somebody who will actually explain everything to you, who will help you sort of gather the paperwork, okay? So when you think about BlueFed, you are thinking about commercial mortgage loans, commercial vehicle loans. This is really good. So you can buy your car, you can buy a business car, you can buy your piece of machinery, whatever it is, okay? They also offer business term loans, okay? So the term loans are really good in terms of liquidity strategy, in terms of liquidity management strategy. They also offer commercial lines of credit. This is really good. They offer construction loans. They offer equipment loans. So you can see here that they have a variety of loans and you can actually choose from that catalog, the catalog of loans. So the bottom line is with BlueFed, again, as I said earlier, their process is a little lengthy, but it's just because they require some documentation and you need to provide the documentation to them very quickly, okay? So they want to have a business plan from you. They want to have a sales projection. They want to have copies of the resumes of all the founders. They want to have a clear idea of who is behind the business. By the way, if I haven't mentioned earlier, all these credit unions, you got to be a member. You got to be a member both at the personal level, but also at the business level. Okay. They want to have a clear idea of who's behind the business. And one thing for sure is that in some cases, if the amount is higher, they want you to go to another company in which they have an equity investment, and that company is called Centennial Lending. Okay, and so this is a company that does part of their lending programs, that covers some of their lending programs. So this is really good. But long story short, if you have questions, you want to have questions about BlueFed, you want to have answers to your questions about BlueFed lending programs for new businesses, you can call 1-800-368-9328. Again, the number is 1-800-368-9328. I want to talk to you about number 4, folks. We are still having a conversation about the top 7 easy credit union business loans. And if you are a new business. Now, the whole thing about an easy credit union business loan is that it's easy because if you have done the homework beforehand, you have gathered the paperwork, you have a solid business plan, you are able to present your sales projections in a clear manner, the business loan application, the whole process becomes easy. So number 4, we have America's Credit Union, ACU. Our score, 9 over 10. So when you think about it, this lender, this is a great lender, by the way. And we love the fact that they have a variety in their lending programs that will take care of you, because they actually offer business loans for new business. Okay, the regular term loans. They also offer business lines of credit. This is really good. You can actually, this is a line of credit that allows you to borrow what you need exactly when you need it. Okay, and they have a very competitive variable rates, no annual fees, and interest-only payment options. This is really good because this gives you the flexibility you need to help your business, guess what? Thrive. And that's what you need. You want to be in a position where you can actually push your business to higher levels. They also offer commercial real estate loans. I was just telling you, this is just fantastic here. Big decision time. Let me ask you a question. Big decision time. Are you currently working on the real estate side of things? Are you looking for a commercial real estate loan? Are you looking for a construction loan? If yes, ACU could be the great lender that you have been looking for. Okay, and because they have flexible terms, they give you a greater control over your balance sheet in terms of funding, in terms of helping you with liquidity management. This is really good. You want a lender that is basically by your side at any time. You want a lender that, because the thing is, sometimes you have lenders that just give you the cash and they just like, okay, you know what? We just want you to pay us. That's it. But and sometimes you have lenders that basically give you the money, but they are also making sure that you succeed by using the money properly. And this is what ACU is. This is really good. They also offer term loans. Okay, they offer so those are loans that help you expand your operations, purchase office equipment, or increase inventory. This could be good. So if you have any question, you want to apply for a business loan for your new business with ACU, you can call them at 253-591-6881. 253-591-6881. It always helps to have a relationship with a credit union beforehand. Very important. Number 3, folks, here. We are still having a conversation about the top 7 easy credit union business loans for new business. And number 3, we have Fairwinds. Our score, 9/10. This is a great lending institution. And they've been doing this for many years now. So when you think about Fairwinds, you want to think about a lender that is not only helping you in terms of giving you the money that you need, but they're also helping you in advising you. They are giving you all credit management tools, okay? And you can actually get a term loan from them up to $250,000. This is really good. Okay, you can get a line of credit, the same thing, and it's basically is up to $250,000. This is really good. So when you think about Fairwinds, you're thinking about generous loan amounts. You're thinking about generous line of credit amounts. Okay, money, money, money. Talk to me about money, boss. So you're sitting there. What kind of money? What kind of a funding program are you interested in? Because are you looking for a line of credit? Talk to me about that. Are you looking for a term loan? Talk to me about that. Or are you looking for equipment financing? Because Fairwinds has a great program for you. You can purchase or refinance your equipment with them. You have rates as low as 3.75% APY, flexible terms 12 to 60 months based on the usable life of the equipment. You have up to 80% financing. It's really good. And you have loan funding available within 1 business day. Think about that. Normally, it takes a lot of time for credit unions and banks to close deals, but Fairwinds is promising you to do this in 1 business day. It's really good. And they will help you finance medical equipment, small machinery and tools, general purpose equipment, for example, packing machines, office equipment, heavy industrial equipment, forklifts, printing presses and stationary machinery, and construction equipments, okay? And they also offer commercial real estate loans. This is really good. So if you are looking to, you are looking for a new office space, a manufacturing facility, or a warehouse to store your inventory, Fairwinds offers the flexible terms and competitive rates. This is really good. Again, you need to do the legwork. You need to do the homework in terms of business plan, sales protection, having the conversation with the lender, establishing the MPR, the multi-product relationship. Those are important. And Fairwinds also offers business auto loans. Okay, this is really good. So overall, this is an all-in lender. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweaty Kiwi Show. We're also having a conversation about the top 7 easy credit unions business loans and for new business, okay? Number 2, we have NASA Fed. Our score, 9.5 over 10. So what we love with NASA Fed is that you have a diverse catalog of loans. This is really good. I mean, I just want you to picture a supermarket of business loans for a new business, okay? If you have the right relationship with NASA Fed, you can actually benefit from the working capital term loans. Here you have loan amounts up to $1 million. Think about that, $1 million, and terms up to 5 years. This is really good. You have fixed rate and variable rate loans. And so this is working capital term loans. They're great if you need financing for various day-to-day operations. This is really good. They also offer a business line of credit. Okay, this is really good. You're able to do a lot of things with the business line of credit. And they also offer what they call a floor plan line of credit. So you have lines up to $2 million. You have a short processing time for advances and payoffs, no additional fees for advances or payoffs, and you can receive up to 80% not at the trading value. And you also get from NASA Fed, you also can get business vehicle loans. Okay, here they offer loan amounts up to $250,000. This is really good because this gives you flexibility not to buy not just one vehicle. You can buy multiple business cars. Okay, and so for the business vehicle loans, they will lend you for new and used loans up to 100% of the vehicle book value, and they have fixed rate and variable rate available. Okay, and so this is for the business vehicle loans. They also have business equipment loans. Here the loan amounts maximum $250,000. Same process here. Okay, so you have new and used loans up to $100,000. 100% of equipment value. They have fixed rate and variable rate loans available. You can finance small and large equipment purchases. So the whole thing is, if you want to have more information, you got to contact their business accounts representative, and it's 301-249-1800, extension 204, 301-249-1800, extension 204, or email business accounts plural, at nasafcu.com. Number 1, folks, the best of the best, in our view, when it comes to the top 7 easy credit union business loans for a new business, Navy Federal. Our score, 10 over 10. Really, when you think about Navy Federal, you're thinking about not only a stellar institution that caters to new businesses, but also established businesses. But in today's conversation, we're talking about new businesses, okay? And so when you think about Navy Fed, they will customize your land. They will have a lending program that fits your specific situation. And so they offer business lines of credit. Okay, so if you are looking to manage cash flow, payroll, or working capital, they can basically take care of you. And what they do is that their line of credit helps you cover the temporary chasms, the temporary gaps that you have in your liquidity. Yeah, I mean, like, you have customers that don't pay on time, then you have to chase them, blah, 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 blah. So Navy Fed will give you the business line of credit that you need temporarily to fix that problem. So you can do a temporary working capital, cash flow problem, if you can take care of payroll, if there are gaps between accounts receivables and accounts payable, okay, and unexpected expenses, and overdraft protection. So they also offer vehicle and term loans. So if you need a business car for traveling, a truck for hauling, or a commercial oven for cooking, their term loan will give you the opportunity to grow your business with the tools and materials you need. Okay, and Navy Fed is really good. I mean, everybody knows that they have stellar customer service. They will work with you to make sure you have the loans you need on time. Okay, and whether you need to buy equipment, company cars, heavy duty trucks, the whole 9 yards, they are there for you. They can also help you with real estate loans. If you're a new business and you're looking to add or renovate property or refinance existing workplace real estate, you can actually go to Navy Fed. As long as you are a member at the personal level and at the business level, they could approve you. Okay, so they will actually, their program covers commercial real estate, residential rental properties, multi-family dwellings, and property renovation. So they really cover the whole gamut here. Okay, and we love that, because when you think about credit union lenders, business lenders in general, sometimes they have a very limited gamut. But with the Navy Fed and NASA Fed and Fairwinds, they have a large gamut, and that's what you need. Before we close to this conversation, let's just have a quick talk about, obviously, I was just telling you, we are talking about the top 7 easy credit union business loans, okay? But how do you make the whole process easy? That's the question, because the better question is, how do you apply for a business loan from a credit union in the first place? Well, first thing first, you need to be a member, right? You need to be a member at the personal level and at the business level. Very important. You need to establish the relationship here. You need to start parking some of your cash with the credit union. Don't tell me you have all your cash at Chase and you're trying to get an easy loan from Navy Fed. No. Make the relationship a win-win, okay? And you first need to decide on a loan amount. So the amount needs to meet your business needs in a range you can repay comfortably. Remember, you are a new business. You have no idea of what kind of revenue you're going to generate. Everything is murky. So you have to err on the side of caution here, okay? You have to be conservative in terms of your estimations with sales, with expenses, everything, okay? And you need to get the required documents before you apply. So we're talking about what? Business plan, I've mentioned that before. Personal and business tax returns, ID, your EIN, your financial statements, either projected or actual, your business documents, your bank statements, and social security number in some cases, okay? And some credit unions accept ITIN if you don't have an SSN. ITIN stands for Individual Tax Identification Number. So once you do this, you want to select a lender. This is important. You want to select I would say a credit union that meets your requirements. Apply for the loan, but do not apply online. Please give them a call, or even better, apply at a branch. We have said this time and again. It's really important to go to a branch and sit with a live person, have a live conversation, and you can fill the application form right there and there. Okay, you want to fill in the information regarding the loan. Submit the documentation at the branch if possible, and if you are lucky, and you should be, if you do everything right, sign the contract and receive the capital. Okay, and that's all you need to do. Now, there are 10 requirements that you need to fill. You need to actually fulfill, not fill. You need to fulfill 10 requirements if you want to always make the whole process easy. If you want to make the whole credit union business lending program easy for you. First, they will ask you about the number of years that you have been in business. I'm not talking about your new LC or your new LP, whatever. No, I'm talking about your own experience. You, boss, I'm talking to you right now. What kind of experience do you have in the industry that you're in right now? Are you a newbie or are you a veteran? It's really important, okay? And the type of industry that you operate in. This is important for a lender, for a credit union lender. I mean, we all know that credit unions are more conservative. They're more risk averse than traditional banks, than online banks, than alternative lenders. So you better be really clear about the macro in your industry, okay? Because you have to understand, some credit unions, by their charter or by law, cannot fund certain industries, including gambling, pawn shops, real estate. They can fund real estate, but cannabis or adult entertainment, those they cannot fund it. So be very clear here. Be clear about the loan amounts you are looking for. This is important. The limits you want to set for yourself. This is important. What is your cash flows? In other words, what kind of plan do you have to when it comes to repaying the loan? And how would you use the money? How you use the funds? Will your investment give you a good ROI? So those are questions, those are conversations you need to have internally within the team, within your team, or a conversation you need to put to paper when it comes to your business plan. This is important. You need to chronicle those conversations. You need to document those conversations and the results you believe will come out of those conversations. Okay. What about your personal credit scores and your business credit scores? Those are important too. What kind of annual sales you have projected for your business? Big decision time. Big decision time. Have you thought about the legal contracts and agreements that your new LLC has or your new business has? Okay, are you bringing some collateral to the table? Talk to me about that. What is your debt service coverage ratio? I mean, this is a ratio that your debt service coverage ratio and your debt to income ratio are notions that we have covered on other shows, but those are important. Once you have your projected sales data, your projected balance sheet data, you can calculate your DTI and your DSCR. Not a problem. Before we close to this conversation, I want you to check out this loan evaluation approach video to learn more about our process when it comes to evaluating, categorizing, and listing credit union business loans on this show. Check this out. All right, folks. Here are the top 7 easy credit union business loans for a new business. Number 1, Navy Federal, 10/10. Number 2, NASA Fed, 9.5/10. Number 3, Fairwinds, 9/10. Number 4, we have ACU, 9/10. Number 5, we have Blue Fed, 8.5/10. Number 6, we have Consumers Credit Union, 8/10. Number 7, last but not the least, we have Service Credit Union, 8/10. Thank you so much for your attention, folks. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.